Oh shit, man! 4 or 5 years later, man, I had to bring back Sydney.
What's good?
On Say Cheese TV, man. He has a really, really, really interesting story. He's definitely a one of one. This is some shit you'll see on the movie.
Yeah.
This is something that you'll see on Netflix. This is something that you'll see on a movie, on ESPN, on Bleacher Report. I want to welcome Sydney. Is it Gilstrap or Gilstrap?
Gilstrap.
Gilstrap Portley. I want to welcome you back, man. How you doing?
Both last names. That nigga said both last names.
How you doing?
Shit, I'm good. Been doing this music shit full time and shit, grinding hard in the bitch. Got like 38 songs out, 25 videos out, shit.
Okay. Man, now let's go back to the whole 2018 situation. Is that case done?
Yeah, that shit over with. It's about that time now.
Okay, now, because I don't think our interview is still up anymore. So let's go back all the way to the beginning. 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
You're 25 years old in high school.
Yeah.
And you pose as a teenager at Hillcrest High School.
Yeah.
Take us through that. Take us from the beginning. You wake up one day and you're like, fuck that. I want to go back to school.
Yeah, that shit really came from desperate times and desperate measures type shit. I just wanted to get somewhere and make an opportunity type shit. That's all it was. It wasn't nothing extra, just to get to that next level.
So what do? Do you like mess around with your birth certificate? Like, give us some details on how you
shit with that hurricane shit. It really was just they didn't require shit at that time. And when I called them, they told me that. So I really just made my own little shot records or whatever and took that, and they took that shit.
Are you telling anybody at this time? Like, are you telling your homies or your cousin, like, yo, this shit I'm about to do, man, it's gonna
be hell nah, I ain't tell nobody. I ain't tell nobody.
So throughout the day, you're not, your mom or your girl, nobody's wondering where you're at when you're going to Hillcrest?
Hell no, cause I be low key anyway. Like, I don't call my people unless it's for something serious anyway. So shit, if it ain't or they'll call me when something wrong, or if they need me to do something, or just to check on me type shit. They ain't really asking like what's going on, cause I keep that shit a secret anyway.
Right. So what makes you pick Hillcrest out of any school?
See, I had picked the school that was around the corner from the house at first, but my other little partner gave me the idea on that Hillcrest shit.
Okay. So you go to Hillcrest, and are you thinking that they'll catch on to it? Like, take us through that first day of school.
Hell no. And then, like I said, I wasn't even really going for real. But when I did go, I wasn't really worried about being caught up in no shit like that, because a nigga was on a mission. So I wasn't really tripping on no shit. And then I was low key, like I said. So I wasn't really worried about being caught up, because then I wasn't even going on no everyday type of shit.
Right. So how were you passing classes to be able to play basketball, but you're not going to school all the time?
Shit, when I did go, I get the makeup work.
Okay.
Yeah, that was about it. Get that makeup work, do that shit, and then when I did go back, I'd take it back.
And nobody's catching on to you looking older, or your voice being deeper, or like nobody's catching on.
No, cause them little niggas in there look grown too, shit. So nigga, I ain't had no facial hair or nothing. Them niggas was in there walking around with big ass beards and everything. They wasn't catching on to shit, cause I wasn't even really talking to nobody in there for real.
Right. Okay, so as time goes by, you're passing classes. Basketball season starts.
Yeah.
Take us through tryouts. How was tryouts and everything?
Shit, that hoe was smooth. I ain't really try to do too much. But yeah, I went in that hoe and established myself type shit. But yeah, like I was saying, I was doing that shit on a mission type shit. It wasn't nothing extra. But yeah, I knew what I was after type shit.
So what exactly were you after?
Shit, to either get some film and take my ass overseas to make some money and take care of the people. Shit. That's all it was.
But so you don't feel like you could have did this shit in like they got.
Look, I tried to do all this shit. I tried the semi pro shit in Missouri, Texas. I played college ball. I tried all that shit, bro. That shit did not work out, nigga. Like it wasn't nothing I could do. So yeah, I'm gonna make a way here. You talking about?
Right. So you're playing basketball. You make varsity. You're starting on varsity. The numbers you're putting up are crazy. What's the numbers that you're putting up around this time?
Shit, like 35 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists, some shit like that.
And nobody's recognizing you. Like, man, I know this guy.
Hell no, because I wasn't even fucking with people at that time. The only person that could have recognized me was my old coach, and I wasn't even talking to him. So he ain't even know where I was at.
Okay, so there was never a time where people like took a double take at you. They glanced at you. Like even fans in the crowd didn't notice who you were.
No, I mean shit. It was a ref that kind of he asked me some shit, but I had told him my name that I was using, and he let it go on some shit. Like he asked me what was my name and shit, because he thought he'd seen me before. And I guess his son had played with me at North Mesquite.
Okay. And what was the name you were going by at that time?
Rashawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you kept the same last name?
Nah, I used my granny last name. I used my my little boy middle name and my granny last name on some shit.
So you're scoring 35 points a game, and you're killing it. You're going crazy. There's nobody you're telling. Like you had to let the excitement out somewhere.
Hell no, because it wasn't about the excitement. It was about some money. It was about getting up out of here. So shit, I stuck to the plan. That's all it was. I wasn't trying to talk to nobody, be friends, be cool with none of them niggas. Nobody, period. Like I was just, it was about that money.
All right. So time goes along. When do things kind of go south?
The play out the last game of the season, shit, I had stopped going to that bitch like altogether. Like I wasn't even going to that hole to even get work or nothing. Like I just stopped going, period. And they kept hitting me up on some shit, like trying to get me to come up there, but I wasn't never replying or no shit like that. And then shit, I guess they hit me with a sting operation or whatever and hit the girl that I was with at the time on some shit, talking about some basketball shit, basically trying to get to know her or see if she know me. And when she kind of confirmed, because we didn't know what was going on, when she confirmed the shit, like a week later, they came and picked me up from the house.
Okay. And I remember hearing something about another girl involved or something like that. Is that the girl you're speaking on now?
Nah. Yeah.
Okay. What happened with that? The 14-year-old girl.
That shit was false. It was already said that it wasn't nothing going on, nothing. Yeah, so and they, on the ESPN podcast, all that shit gonna come out too. So yeah, that shit it just put a little taint on a nigga image, but yeah, come on now, nigga know how I see it rocking.
Okay, and this 14-year-old girl went to Hillcrest too.
Yeah.
Okay, and did she know your age?
Nah, ain't nobody up there know.
Okay, so you get picked up from the house. Is it like a SWAT team, FBI type of situation, or?
Man, nah, it wasn't no SWAT team, no shit like that. Cause shit, a nigga ain't kill or rape nobody, do nothing crazy like that. But shit, it was like 12 of them motherfuckers came to the door, all black. They parked at the front with their lights off on some shit. I ran to the back, get a gun, cause I didn't know who the fuck was coming to the house that late. Then my girl had let them in, so I ran back to the back and threw that bitch up under the bed. But yeah, they was like 12 deep in that house.
Was it like an aggressive approach or?
Nah, there wasn't nothing aggressive about it. They just came in and talked to me or whatever, and then said I was under arrest type shit, and that was it. It wasn't nothing aggressive about it.
Yeah. And what were you charged with?
Tampering with government records.
Wow.
Yeah, on some dumb shit.
And you got 6 years probation?
Yeah.
Okay. And you off that already, or?
Nah, I get off that hoe in a year and a half.
Okay, I know you ready for that, huh?
My mama been in and out of jail and everything. Boy, I'd have been in that hoe about 20 times off this shit.
Yeah. Have people noticed you when you've been out and about?
Hell yeah. Boy, say what? Nigga, I be in jail getting pulled out the cell by the CEOs, bro, at 12 o'clock at night. I had an incident in that hoe. They thought I was snitching in that bitch. Nah, they brought me out the cell to talk to me about what had happened, where I'm from, all type of shit. Like, nigga, I was getting extra food in that bitch, all type of shit. But yeah, in public, people be showing me love and everything. I done bumped into Erykah Badu and she showed a little love too. Like, nigga, I've been getting love everywhere.
Yeah. As I look, as years go by, it's like mixed reviews. And you've been on Donkey of the Day. A lot of people they think what you did was genius. Then you got some people who look at you as a criminal.
Yeah.
When you're out and about, like, is it a lot of love? Is it some drawback or what?
When I tell you, I ain't had not one issue out in public, and I ain't gonna have none. Yeah, cause yeah, it's really, I'm really like that. Anybody around me really like that. We ain't gonna have no problems like that out in public, and ain't nobody ever came up to me with no problems like that, man.
Yeah. Do you have any regrets though?
Yeah, I be thinking about that shit all the time, cause shit, I didn't do it. I ain't even do that shit to go viral or nothing like that. So all that extra shit really fucked up a nigga head at that time, and that shit still be bothering me for real, even dealing with the in and out of jail shit. But that ain't shit a nigga can't shake back from.
Yeah. People often ask, why didn't you just go to, junior college or community college?
Yeah, I tried that. I went to Texas Wesleyan. I played at Eastfield. I played at DCC. I played at Sagu. Nigga, I done transferred like 5 colleges. That shit get old after a while. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you getting the same results every time. What I'm gonna keep doing that shit for? Then I played for 3 semi-pro teams, same results. Like, yeah, that shit ain't working out. Then I seen where them hoe ass niggas was talking about in the comment section talking about working, bitch. I worked 15 different jobs. Shit, that shit ain't satisfying. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah.
Oh man. So when you're going through this whole trial, this whole case,
yeah,
what was did they throw any big years at you as far as like sentencing?
Look, it's crazy because I don't be speaking on shit, bro. They railroaded me in that bitch. Like, look, I had went to court for like a whole year in that hoe. Like every 2-3 times a month, they studied turning me down, sending me home. So 2019, I end up going to court or whatever, and they done switched lawyers on my ass on that day. As soon as I go to court, I get in that bitch. He frantic and shit, like pull me to the office or whatever. Come here, let me talk to you in the office. So I go in the office. Nigga was like, yeah, so they saying it's 5 to 10 years for each charge, or 6 years probation, or whatever, or take it to trial. That's what he said. So I'm in that bitch by myself. At least a nigga parents would come if a nigga knew what was going on. They didn't even tell me what was going on. So shit, I get in that hoe. I'm sitting in that bitch looking around. I was like, shit, give me a minute here. This too much to handle right here. So I step out and I look in the courtroom. I said, damn, do all these news reporters supposed to be in here? This whole ass nigga gonna say, yeah, they in here for every case. So I'm in that bitch like, that don't even sound right. Everybody ain't even viral, fam. Like, come on now. So we go back in the office and sit down. He flashed his phone real fast, talking about the judge said, come on, or we gonna take it to trial. And he flashed that hoe fast, didn't even let me see that bitch. So I already knew nigga was on some fuck shit. So I'm sitting there like, damn, they finna try and get my ass. So then I call my people. They rush up there in bonnets, everything. Like, shit, trying to see what the business is. The lawyer, we all in the highway now. The lawyer standing up against the wall, like on some not even trying to help out shit. My mama in that bitch crying. My daddy done pulled up. Man, you could beat these bitches, da da da. But I'm looking at my mama like, no, I'm about to take whatever these hoes give because my mama and that bitch is in tears. So, yeah, shit, that's how that shit went. That nigga swindled me. But yeah, like I said, I'm cool. It is what it is. I'm free. Getting his music done, and one of the hardest niggas coming up out of Dallas for shit show.
Yeah, your music's not bad, man. I actually listened to it, and I feel like I feel like you got the story. I feel like a lot of people that rap, I feel like nowadays you kind of gotta have that story, and I feel like you had that story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that shit hard trying to do all that shit by yourself, but yeah, that right there said enough.
Yeah, man. So. You know, we're 4 or 5 years later, and ESPN, you just did a situation with them?
Yeah, I just did a podcast with them last week. That bitch gonna be on anything that you can get a podcast on. It's really just about a nigga life story. They trying to do like a two episode, 3 episode docuseries on it, and then they got a little deal with Apple TV, so that shit might happen. So yeah. We getting some shit done over here.
That's what's up. So with the rap thing, like, why won't you like try to become a coach or like get an AAU team, or why rap? You know, rap is so oversaturated. Why rap, and why not try to do the basketball thing?
Yeah, I mean, shit, that's cool. And I'm gonna do the basketball thing for sure. But I like making music too. That's my shit though. So I'm gonna make music regardless. Why not get no money off that shit? So yeah, I'm putting money into it. I might as well get paid for it. But yeah, I'm gonna do all that. The coaching, starting up teams, youth programs, all that shit. That's all in the works. Clothing brand. I already got a clothing brand and shit. So yeah, we getting all that shit slowly but for surely.
2023, I think, man, you should just continue to tell your story. I feel like you say you got merch. I feel like we should see you everywhere. I don't see you everywhere. Like, I gotta see you everywhere. Like, I feel like a lot of people, y'all get comfortable. Y'all, I feel like rappers depend too much on the blog sites. Y'all don't hit the clubs no more. Y'all don't campaign how y'all used to. Y'all don't sprinkle flyers on the floor. Y'all don't pass out USBs. It's a lot of shit rappers don't do, bro. It's easy to blow up, bro. It's to me, it's easy to blow up, but I feel like rappers, y'all got too comfortable with the internet.
Yeah, shit, but me and my team, we'll get out there. I done did that shit, even when nobody was looking in Deep Ellum, like on some, I know ain't nobody paying attention, but I'm still finna do it. I done did that shit. Yeah, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me, cause I'm gonna get out there and do whatever need to be done. But the thing is, the reason why that shit was so slow for me was because a nigga didn't know a lot about this shit. Like that's a nigga just progressing and learning at the same time. So that's all it is.